Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for Scandal Season 2, Episode 15. Actually, it is not going to be a review. It's not going to be a recap. It is going to be more like a discussion. You guys are looking for a review, recap, something that just kind of tells you exactly what happened in the show. Then you guys might want to check out B Bondi 1. You might want to check out, I think Much Love from Kentucky does it. That is not what this one is going to be. Okay, we just going to talk about what's been going on with the show in these last couple of weeks. I almost feel like if I haven't been watching this show like every single week, like if I would have missed the episode when Fitz killed Verna, I would be totally lost, because the show has taken such a dramatic shift in the storyline and the plot that, yeah, you had to have watched that show to really know why the tables have turned the way they have. And I would be like totally lost. I would be like, who are these people? Because everybody's footing is off. And I mean everybody from Fitz to Olivia to Cyrus to Melly. Everybody is not kind of acting like we have been used to them acting. And it's a lot to deal with, but you guys, the show is still a really great show. I really love this show because it is so much more complicated. And, we are definitely out of the extra super romantic, passionate. All of that is kind of gone now. And we getting down to the nitty gritty, you guys. The dark and dirty and ugly. Great writing by Shonda Rhimes and her team. Great acting by everybody on the show. Just for them to be able to spark up, a conversation like this, to me, I think that the show is definitely one to watch. But I can tell you this, I'd be damn uncomfortable with every time the episode go off. I got this real strange feeling inside. So yeah, I know I usually give you guys a play-by-play. That will not be happening today. I just wanted to discuss and see if you guys have been feeling like I have been feeling in these past few weeks. What you don't like, what you do like, who you don't like, who you do like, and kind of where you think the storyline is going and where you would like to see it go. So let's get to it. First off, you guys, the storyline with the kid running for governor. Now, I know that I said at the beginning of the season when I started making these videos that the one thing that I really did like about Shonda Rhimes and her team was their ability to kind of wrap a bunch of different storylines up in one episode. There was always like 3 different storylines going, and they might not even have anything to do with the other, but it still worked within the show. Well, I know that last night, that storyline about the kid running for the governor, it almost felt like it was in the way. Like, I didn't care. I didn't care that the man was running for governor. I didn't really care that he didn't have a man or a woman. I just didn't care about the story, and I didn't even want to hear about it. I realized that they were doing it for the show so that we can see the parallels of the guy that was running for governor and his relationship with his sister-in-law, with Fitz and Olivia's relationship. All that was really good. I understood that. I must say that I automatically assumed when they said they couldn't find anything on what this man was doing, and I automatically assumed there was something going on with that girl. The girl, because it was kind of obvious. She would always kind of be saying something strange, or, she was always a little too ambitious in her co-signing. She would always kind of glance at him wrong. From the beginning, I was like, something's going on with him and that girl. And I don't like when things are obvious on this show. One of the reasons why I really like this show is because it always would keep us guessing. So the fact that I picked up on that like right away, it made me be like, okay, enough of this. Another part that kind of bothered me about that storyline was the fact that Olivia, she's Olivia Pope now. She's got this agency, and it is, they pride themselves on being able to find the dirt, cover up shit, things like that. However, when she couldn't find anything on the kid that was running for governor, but then she happens to bump into him, as she came around the corner, they in the throes of passion before, a girl ended up running off. It's just like, now that's another thing that was way too convenient. Okay, because if he's been, so good at hiding his affair with his sister-in-law from everybody where nobody knew anything about it, then why is it that you bumping into him just willy-nilly walking outside some damn where? But again, I appreciate that they had to do that because we had to have Olivia, give him the speech about how much it sucks to be in an affair. As I still had the tight lip. Did anybody feel the same way as me? Yeah, let me know. Now, David and his issues. You guys, I feel so sorry for David. Throughout the whole first season and all of this season, he has been the good guy. You know, he's been the stand-up person, going after justice, trying to do the right thing, the whole shebang. And he keeps on getting fucked, you guys, in the ass hard. I'm wondering when it's ever going to turn around for David, because it just can't continuously, you know, just turn out like this for him, like the entire time. Like every single episode you see, it's always ended up with David being just like the biggest loser of all of them. Now, his nerves are bad, you guys, and that is understandably so. Okay, it seems like every time he turns around, he's being set up for something. The newest thing is that he's been set up, you know, by this woman. You know, he's been drugged basically, and wakes up and he's got a dead woman in his bed. She's dripping, looks like she got 1,000,000 stab wounds, and it's blood all over the place, and he has the weapon in his hand. So clearly he's been set up, you know, and he really has absolutely nobody that he can turn to other than Olivia Pope. Now, you guys know that his relationship with Olivia Pope is strained and struggling at best. Okay, he doesn't really want to trust her, but he don't really have any other choice. Okay, so that's why I keep on saying, like, damn, is it ever going? It's got to be some sort of vindication for this man at some point. He's fighting this constant battle, you guys, and it's painful to kind of watch. He loves Abby, and you know, the constant contact that he has to have with her by going to Olivia, you know, it's just really hard on him. It's just like he just gets screwed all the way around. The chick that gets killed, okay, we find out, you know, throughout the show, after all these things end up happening, that the person that killed her is the CIA director, okay? And if he didn't do it, he definitely set the whole thing into motion and set up David. So the first question is, why is the CIA director setting up David? Now, the CIA director is, you know, on the president's staff, and I'm believing that he's part of the consultant team for like all of the decisions that the president does, you know, national security and things like that. And, you know, so there is definitely a problem here. We got the damn CIA director killing folks, setting up folks, and, you know, he's telling the president what to do. Why is David being set up for this? What does David have to do with the CIA director? So it's way more bigger stories that's starting to come in, and I do like that part, because up until now, we always knew who the usual suspects were. It was Hollis, Verna, Olivia, Cyrus, and Melly, okay, and then Fitz, of course. So, you know, I do like that they're really starting to turn it around and not let it just keep on being about this damn voting fix and all of that. I'm sure that still has something to do in part with this, you know, the bigger story, but it's a way, way bigger story, and we're starting to see that it might have even more to do than even Olivia and them know, right? It's intricate, and I do like that. You guys, another character that I do really like is Huck, okay? Because Huck is seriously flawed. Huck is a dude that's just trying to hold it all together, you guys. Huck has been through a lot. You guys know that he was tortured and waterboarded and all of that, and really he is on the edge of sanity, okay? Besides all the stuff that we know that he's been through just through these seasons, we know that he has a really, really colorful and sordid past, okay? He used to chop up people and dispose of the body, okay? So I would think that has something, you know, that does affect your fucking psyche when you just go around chopping up folks all the time. Somewhere in the long run, it's gonna come out in the wash. He has post-traumatic stress, and, you know, he's got all these issues now. He don't want to take a fucking bath. He's scared of water. You know, rain, you know, sets him off and all of that. And I really do like that. I like Huck because even though he wants to be doing all these things for Olivia, he still has his own demons, and I think that is realistic, okay? I don't really like the character of Harrison, because I feel like Harrison is a yes man. I feel like Harrison is going to do whatever he got to do. I know you guys are going to give me all these explanations about why Harrison is the way he is and all that, and the team and all that, but y'all know I done already told y'all how I felt about the reality of Harrison's character. So, but I do like that Huck, he trying to keep it together, but y'all, he likes the whiskey a little too hard, and you know, now he got PTS, and he just got all kind of shit that has really messed him up. Quinn as well, and I like Quinn too, because Quinn actually seems to be one of the only ones that seem to have her own way of thinking, although she always gets kind of downplayed because, you know, everybody starts bringing on this whole we are part of the team talk, and you know, she ain't quite strong enough to really make her own, you know, definite decisions, but she really still does think for herself. And I do like Quinn for that reason. Now, Abby gets on my nerves, okay? Even though I really do like David, Abby does work my nerves, and she just does because she's just an annoying person. You guys let me know also how you feel about the characters and their team and the reality and, you know, what's what. Okay, y'all just leave it down below. Let me know. Now, Fitz and Olivia. They are the reasons why we watch this show, right? We love the show because of their passion, of the romance, of their undying love for each other. Okay, that stuff is still there, but it's been severely muddied by the fact that Fitz was shot in the head, and, you know, he had this severe brain injury, and after he healed, he found out that the team that he thought he could trust had plotted and schemed and stole the election for him. Okay, so Fitz is dealing with a few things. He's got all these emotions, okay? He's feeling a betrayal. He's feeling a loss of trust, okay? His ego has been blown, okay? He doesn't know really who he can believe. And these are people that he really felt like out of everybody else had his back. He even is starting to second guess his own abilities, okay? And you know that all stems down from his father and him always trying to prove his father wrong, and how, you know how his father kind of feels like he was just like good for nothing. So he's trying to get it together, you guys. Nobody really likes to feel this way. You want to be comfortable in your own home, okay? Literally and figuratively. And he is not comfortable in either place. Now, you have to remember that all of this is exaggerated by the fact that he had a brain injury, okay? And that, remember, you guys, that they told us that you're going to become irrational, you're going to make really bad decisions, you're going to be, you know, emotional, you'll probably do some things off the cuff that you normally wouldn't do, and there's going to be some imbalances. You guys remember that, right? Because I had to remind myself, actually somebody from work had to remind me, because I was really getting to the point where I hated Fitz. And you guys, it was like, how do I hate him when I used to just love him like 4 episodes ago? And I have to remember that he's got a lot of shit that's fucked up in his head right now that he's trying to make sense out of. I gotta say, you guys, that I love that Fitz is out of control, okay? The fact that he killed Verna, I think that was his final descent into insanity. He is really almost crazy. And now he's got to deal with everything. He's being haunted to death by everything, okay? He doesn't like anybody around him. He doesn't trust anybody around him. He doesn't know what to believe. He is wearing his ego and his emotions right on his shoulder, okay? And you cannot run the country that way, okay? You have got to be a way more disciplined, and Fitz doesn't have that. He can't hide shit for nothing, you guys, and he's just making decisions right off the cuff, and it's just bad for him. He done fucked around because Melly and Cyrus is like playing him like a puppet, and he went and got the folks' heads, the ones that's hostages over in the Middle East. He done got everybody's head chopped off, okay? And you know, he tried to go in and attack, and that messed up. The people that they thought was there wasn't there. You know, it's kind of just made him look like a big fool in the media. So he is really suffering. He's struggling right now. He needs his team. He feels like he can't trust them, but the team always did what was right for the general good, okay? It might not be what might have been, you know, personally right for Fitz, and that's what he's having a problem seeing. Now, you just can't do it by yourself, okay? You don't have it. And, you know, the sooner you realize it, we won't be up here busting in fucking houses that's empty. So I love it, you guys. I love it because it was just time. Like the romance with Fitz and Olivia, as much as we all really liked it, it was not going to be able to just continue on, okay? Because bottom line was either you was going to be together or you wasn't going to be together, okay? Every single week for us to be seeing them stealing glances and, you know, having sex on desks and stuff like that, but still not really being together, it's like, you know, eventually we were going to get tired of that. And we knew that they weren't going to be together, you guys. So this was something that was really going to make us shift what we wanted out of this show, and really not even ask for a Fitz and Olivia relationship anymore, because he done made you so pissed off with him that, you know, we would look crazy trying to ask, you know, for them two to still end up together when he done already told you out the blue that, yeah, I can fuck you in closets and everything, but as far as us being together, we are done. Olivia would be crazy to go back to him after that. And I think Shonda Rhimes and them, you know, truth be told, I really think that they was tired of that Fitz and Olivia relationship too, and wanted to bring more into the storyline. So Yeah, you guys, I love this new direction of the show. It's so much more grimier now. I did love the Fitz and Olivia thing, but I feel like it's played as, it's run its course. And now we get into something else, okay? And now we see that it's even bigger than Olivia. I love it. You guys, again, tell me what you guys think. Do you love all this or do you hate all this? Lastly, you guys, is I'm just trying to wait and see where they're going with everybody's character. Like I said before, everybody's footing is off and nobody is acting like they normally would act just a few episodes ago. We got Melly and Cyrus, they kind of, they don't really know what to do or say to Fitz. They kind of pussyfooting around him and coddling him and not wanting to say nothing that's going to make him angry and not sure what he's going to do and this and that and the other. And I'm just like, where is the fucking monster and the damn animal? I need y'all to come on back. The same with Olivia. I know that Olivia is a woman. I know that she has a heart that's been broken. I know that she's been burned by love and all of that. However, I think that the fact that Olivia is losing so much control of herself, she's starting to show it. Okay, more and more people are starting to realize that, that there's this facade, that there is something that is wrong with her that has broken her. I was used to Olivia being able to keep it all together. Now, we all know that people can only keep it together for so long, but that might not even be true. There might be people who can just always keep it together. Like I think of Condoleezza Rice. You ain't never heard nothing going down about Condoleezza Rice. Okay, and she has to have had a real life and has had relationships and things like that, but you ain't never heard about it. Okay, so but I'm fine. I'm gonna wait and see where it's going. And then I never thought there would ever come a day where I thought I saw Fitz making all the decisions and being an asshole and all of that, and everybody else kind of running around behind him. So I do like all these new directions on the show, but I'm feeling kind of weird. Like it's like I feel like I'm been thrown in some water, don't know how to swim, and just kind of flapping around. Like I'm trying to figure out like what do I do next. I do think that this hostage situation is going to be a great storyline for the show, and the whole CIA director being involved, and just way more bigger people involved. I'm just glad that it's taken this turn, even though it's like uncomfortable. So you guys just tell me what you think about that. That's all I kind of wanted to say. So I know that a lot of you guys will probably not like this video because, I know you guys are used to having a recap and really the play-by-play. I just wanted to have a discussion because I really wanted to bounce some shit off of you guys and see if you guys was feeling the same way that I was feeling. I definitely don't look at this show the same way that I did when the season first started. And that's really why I wanted to do this discussion. So you guys can, say whatever you want. I don't think I'm gonna get into the comments on Scandal. I'm just let you guys just say what you want, whether you like it or not, whether you guys agree with me or not. You can thumbs up or thumbs down the video. It's fine. It's fine because I just wanted to open the dialogue about the show and what you guys thought about it. That's all I wanted to know. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.